Hello, welcome to Sparkling Diamonds. I am Brittany. And before I get started with what we're going to do in today's video, I just want to say welcome. If you are new to our channel, welcome in. We are normally a mother-daughter duo, and we do lots of diamond painting content. And even though we've said it in like a million videos, I swear there's other stuff coming. Like I can see one of them sitting right there that I want to do. So once I have time, we're gonna do like an unboxing of it and talk about it. But anyway, and if you're returning, thank you guys for always coming back to watch our channel. So I'm super excited. If you saw my photo that I posted in the Mystical Dream Diamonds group, I finally got my Mystical Dream Diamonds order. So, and I know we talked about this because I unboxed Natalia's kit, the Becca kit that she had during our event. And so I said once I got my kits, we would kind of talk about it and update it and that kind of thing. So these were ordered on May 23rd, and I technically got them on August 11th. So talk a little bit about shipping time. I know they were a little bit behind, and they have, since all of this happened, they've made some changes and they're working on getting their shipping times back down. So hopefully that is not going to be their normal shipping time going forward, but I'll definitely be ordering. They've had some changes in like the ownership of it recently, and so definitely be still giving them another shot here and just kind of see how long shipping takes once they get everything caught up and kind of taken care of and that kind of thing. So so these are only part of my order. So I did order several canvases, but in this one we are just going to be talking about the Regan pieces. So, and I'm really excited about this too because there's also a mystery kit in here. So here are the pieces we're going to be unboxing today. So we have theirs is called Mystery Kit number 5, and then Poochie. So obviously I'm going to start with Poochie and save the mystery kit. And once we get to the mystery kit, we'll kind of talk a little bit about that before I open it. So, since this is actually like my first diamond painting kit from them that I can open, we're going to take a really good look at the box and like the drills and stuff. So this is the front of their box, diamond painting kit. It's got Mystical Dream Diamonds. You do have the image, as well as like the title, the artist, the size, and the shape. On one side you have Bring Sparkle to Your Life with their website. Other side actually says the same thing. And then on the back you have like reasons why to diamond paint, and then your kit contents. And then you do, if you store your image, your boxes on the side, you do have an image on this side, and then the other side is just blank. So let's go ahead and get this open here. It does come in a plastic sleeve in the box here. I'm excited. Poochie's so cute. I love Regan's artwork. All right, here we go. Tire cut a crinkle. We're gonna get the kit out here, and we're gonna look at the contents. Maybe. There we go. All right. So since we have this sticking off here, we'll look at this first. So their kits do come with an inventory sheet. And so if you've never gotten a diamond painting that has an inventory sheet, or you're new to diamond painting, we'll talk a little bit about what this is. So you are still gonna have your image up here, and then you have your little code here, which is kind of like the barcode for the kit, essentially. And so this is gonna be on everything, the drills, the canvas, everything. I'll kind of show you as we go. And then you see this is a square resin. It's gonna have 3 ABs and 2 mystical dust, which is like their fairy dust. So what you're gonna have over here is the number, which is the number of colors, which this kit has up to 64. Next, you'll have the symbol, which is the symbol on the kit. You'll have the DMC code, which is the color. And then it actually tells you how many you need versus how many they sent you. And then if you wanna know, you have the weight and then the number of bags. So most of these are 1 bags, except for there is 3 bags of 310, which Regan does outline, so understandable. And then 2 bags of a green, so. I love that because I love to enhance my kits. So I've always loved having the inventory sheets to look at. All right, so now we're just gonna let this, so this canvas is poured glue, so we can roll it back, but honestly I have a feeling if we just let it lay here while we talk about the drills and the toolkit and the sticker sheet, will be good. So let's look at the sticker sheet first because it kind of goes with the inventory sheet. So So on here, you're gonna have a photo of your image, which this whole thing's a sticker sheet, so you can cut this out. I do wish, I don't know if I noticed this originally when we did the one that we did of Natalia's, I do wish I had the title and the artist on here, but that's not a big deal because you could just write it. But so square resin, 3 ABs, 2 mystical dusts. Again, here is that same little code. And then you've got all your sticker sheets. So these are each individually cut. So all you'd have to do is just peel it off, and you can either stick it on the bags because these come in bags already kind of like kitted up, or if you want to use like a tray system or whatever it might be, you stick it onto that. So that is your sticker sheet. All right, toolkit. We're going to go over that one next. So we'll go over the toolkit for the second one, just the first one here, as I struggle to get it out of the bag. There we go. So it looks like pretty basic toolkit. So you're going to have some generic, non-branded, very sharp tweezers. You do have your pen with your little squishy. Bonus points if you get it on the first try. Close enough. There we go. You have a single placer, and then you're gonna have multi-placers. So this has like a 3-placer in this end, but then they also give you an extra 9-placer. So you have that if you wanted to trade. You'd have just like a generic diamond painting tray. Doesn't have a stopper, and then you have some caddies of pink wax. They give you 3. And if you're new to diamond painting, make sure this has plastic on both sides, so you'll need to peel the plastic back to be able to get that on your pen if you use that. So pretty standard diamond painting toolkit. So let me just shove all this back in here and toss it to the side. And then we're gonna take a look at the drills. Because the last time we opened a kit, it was the one Natalia had, which she actually donated as a prize. And so we didn't want to mess up the drills, so we didn't look at any of the drills. So I want to do that. So first, let's look at this color palette. Again, this has 64 colors. You're going to see specialty drills are on this end. Look at how bright that is. And of course, the 3 bags of black, again, is the outlining. Which, if you're not familiar with Regan's artwork, you'll see what I mean here in a minute. And again, here is that same code you've seen so far on the sticker sheet and the inventory sheet. Again, if you store things separately, this is a way to tie it all back together. Now the tricky part. If I were the seal, here we go, to this bag, where would I be? Sorry for the crinkling. I'm going to try to just open enough just to get out the specialty drills. But I think I'm going to have to open the whole thing. I am. Sorry. Actually, we're going to look at a couple colors anyway, so. And I just threw that tray to the side, so I'm gonna grab that generic tray back, actually. Just so we have something to pour the drills in to take a peek at here. So we'll use this tray that came with the kit to look at some of these drills. And I won't pull the drills out for the second one, other than just the specialty drills. So we are still gonna pull the specialty drills out. We have 5. So 3 ABs and then 2 mystical dusts. So we'll look at those in just a second and kind of explain what they are. So when I first get a kit from a company, I really like to look at the drills and kind of look at the quality. And so since I haven't gotten a kit from them that was mine, we're gonna look at 2 things. One, we're gonna look at black, because let's be honest, every single company that has 310, which is the black, that's where you're gonna have the most problems. So this is always a good telltale sign, because I feel like every problem has the most trash in the black. It doesn't matter who you are. And I forget this tray is tiny and I've put too many drills in it, and I'm probably gonna spill them. All right, let's see if I can get this to where we can actually look at them without getting them all over the table. Okay. So on my first glance here, this is obviously just a small portion of the bag. They honestly really don't look like that bad. So there's one, like right here where my finger is, that has like a tab on it. But other than that, like the ones that I've got laid out flat here, and even the ones that aren't, I don't see any holes. The bottoms are nice and flat. And I really only see the tab on just that one. So really, honestly, really good quality for 310 drills. And then next tricky part, I'm not used to using these trays. I'm trying not to make a mess. There we go. Now we're gonna look at a lighter color. And I think I'm gonna try for a blue, because I'm a blue girl, but I don't know how much blue there is in this kit. Maybe we'll go for a green. All right, let's put this 310 back here. And then let's see. Let's go for We're going for a lighter color. All right, we're gonna go for this orange. Why not? Pour less in the tray this time. So hopefully we can look at them a little better. There you go. So again, I'll say the same thing. Now I do see, like, I don't know if you can see right here, this is like just a piece of like complete trash. See how it's like, it looks like a circle, like it doesn't even look like a circle drill, it's just odd shaped. So there's that. But I mean, look at the shine on those. Considering that they are not AB drills, look at that. That's gorgeous. I mean, I do see, like, I don't know how well you can tell or not on the camera, but there's one over here that's got like the curved bottom right where my finger is. But I mean, considering how many drills we got in here, and I only see one, I don't see any tabs on these at all either, so I wouldn't say there's any unexpected amount of trash considering how many drills come in a kit. At least that's my opinion. All right, so if you're new to diamond painting, you have quite a few variety of specialty drills. So one of them is going to be ABs. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. And so what it does is it gives you this really bright, sparkly finish on the drills that just makes the light shine and reflect off of them so much more. So trying to get it, you can really see there, like as you move it, they shine a lot more. Some colors show a lot better than others on the camera. Like look at those. So you can see it really well in that purple. So we have a purple, we have a very light pink, and they kind of show really well in the pink too. And then we have a yellow. And then we have their mystical dust, which is like a fairy dust. So this is like a drill that has like a very fine mica powder, like glitter look to it, but it's in the drill, so it's not gonna get all over you or your canvas. And this is the one that is gonna be really hard to show. Cause like see even the tops there you can't really see. Let's see if you can see it better on the green. Kind of. So there are our specialty drills. So I'm gonna actually lay these to the side. I'm gonna leave them out while we look at it. And then let's put the drills to the side for now. And are you ready to take a look at this canvas? So before we flip it over, I know I already told you, it's poured glue. So if you wanna roll it back on itself, you can. It does have the very soft, nice felt back. You can see it's got perforated and scalloped edges, which prevents fraying. And then like I said, it's got the poured glue. So let's take a look at Poochie. Are you ready? I am. I'm so excited. Which way's the top? Here we go. Oh, Poochie! Oh, trying to get where you can see most of it. There we go. Look at that. Poochie's so cute. Oh. So let's look at the canvas real quick and kind of talk about the details, and then we'll talk a little bit about the image. So at the top here, you're gonna have their logo, which is the Mystical Dream Diamonds. On the top right side and the bottom left side, you're gonna have your legend. It just tells you what DMC goes with what color and that kind of thing. The bottom left, you do have Poochie. You have the artist by Regan Kubecek, and then you're gonna have that code again to match all your stuff up that was on the drills and everything, and then the size. And then you have their website, mysticaldreamdiamonds.com. But look, oh, and then let's talk about the plastic too. Wait. For a second, it looked like it was perforated. I don't think it is, though. No, it's not. I was gonna say, I didn't think that was possible, but it looks like in the way the light's hitting it, like there's like a line right there. But honestly, it's a really good plastic. Like it's not too flimsy and it's also not too thick. And then the glue, as you can see, very high quality. She's so cute. I love the little sunglasses, but then also I love Regan's artwork. First you've got the cute little bumblebees at the top up here, but then look at all the little like the flowers with the faces. You got some more bees down here, and then these just Regan's like drawing of flowers, and then all the greenery. And there really is a good bit of color blocking in this one. Obviously the flowers, there's going to be a little bit of confetti, but even then there's still some blocking. There are some places like in the tree. Let's take a look up close, look at the symbols. So they do, there's the symbols for you guys. So that's the green grass. You can see there's still quite a bit of color blocking. A few places where you might have a little bit of confetti. There's the flowers. Let's look at Poochie up close. So you can see Poochie's ears are very, very, very color blocking. And then Poochie's body and face, quite a lot of white there. So this is so adorable. All right, we have to know where the specialty drills go, right? So let's start with this first yellow, technically the purple is the first one. So the purple AB, so we have 208 AB. And so I can already tell you right now, the top part of Poochie's glasses are all that AB. And then let's see, any of the flowers. Yes, this flower right here around the outer parts of the petal, it's the heart symbol. So like the outer side here, you can see a little closer, there you go, you got one there, like all of this petal, part of that petal. So that flower has quite a bit of that AB, but most of it is focused in Poochie's sunglasses. All right, now we'll take a look at the yellow, which is 445 AB. So this is like a bullseye symbol. So I see a couple in the center of this flower and a couple in the center of this flower. Let's see, any of the bees or the sky up here? No. A couple in the center of this flower and this one. So it looks like mainly scattered through like the center of the flowers. There's a couple here or there. There's like 6 or 7 there, like 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 there. I don't see, are there any in the sunglasses? Actually, yeah, there are just a couple in the sunglasses. Not a whole lot, but there are a few in Poochie's sunglasses of that yellow as well. All right, pink AB, which is 963 AB. And it's a pale pink one, so I'm guessing Poochie, but let me just look at the flowers down here to see. So I see a couple right here on Poochie's arms, like as it switches from like the pink to the white. Oh, but there's a lot of that up here in the sky. Like there's some here, let's see if I can get it to work to where I can still show you. So it's this symbol right here, so you got a big chunk of it right there. Let's see. Yeah, and then so it's just kind of scattered throughout the sky. Like I see chunks of it here and there. So that pink's mainly going to be the sky and a little bit in Poochie. And actually there's a couple all around the cheeks on the face, just a few. Now this has to be Poochie, right? This is 603 Mystical Dust. So yeah, right here in Poochie's hair, around here, there's actually a little bit of that in the sunglasses, not a lot. Some around like the bangs, some around the cheeks, in the arms and the legs, there's quite a few. And actually a lot of the flower, like the little pink, I think I'm gonna call them flowers down here at the bottom. So it's right here. And so it's all the pink flowers pretty much down here at the bottom. And last but not least, we have a green mystical dust, which is 703. And so like I see that right here, along the greenery here around the edge. So same thing over here. Let's see. So I saw some in this leaf. Let's see, there's a couple scattered through like right here. And then along the edges up here too. You'll see quite a bit of it. So I will say the specialty drills are pretty well balanced throughout it. I do kind of wish I might do something with, maybe I turn Poochie's collar into gold. That would be so much fun. But Poochie's adorable. This whole kit is absolutely adorable. So next we have a mystery kit to look at, guys. So if you've gotten mystery kits from other companies, mainly Diamond Art Club, they have like this special built-in feature that kind of shows like their name across it, and so it helps hide the image. And so I will say I did sneak a peek at this mystery kit. Sorry for the crinkling while I'm doing this. I did sneak a peek at this mystery kit with my members in our members only vlog, and it does not have anything that kind of helps hide the image. Now I will say, just looking at it then, I couldn't easily tell what it is. But if you're somebody who doesn't like mystery kits spoiled for you, and this is a kit that you got or you're thinking about getting, you may want to fast forward to the end, or maybe just dip out now, because that's what we're going to look at next, is that mystery kit. Okay, So let me finish putting Poochie away here and I'll be right back with the mystery kit. All right guys, so we're back. So this did come with a toolkit. We're gonna toss it to the side here. We do have our inventory sheet again. So this one has 55 colors with 3 ABs and 2 mystical dusts. Here is a look at our sticker sheet. So again, it doesn't have the title on it, but it's gonna give you that cute little image there, as well as all your stickers. And here's a look at our color palette. Again, very bright, fun colors. Not as much 310 in this one. So you have I'm not gonna take them out this time, but you have a yellow AB, a pink AB, an orange AB, and then 2 shades of purple mystical dust for this one. So one thing I will do is, on their website, they did have a description of what this mystery kit is, so I will read that to you guys real quick. If it's still available, it is. I wasn't sure. She said there was a limited number, so this is still available if you want to get it. So here's the description of it before we look at it. It says, in a hush of twilight hues, a quiet soul offers a glowing friend to the sky. It shimmers like a half-formed wish full of wonder. So we gotta look at the colors. This is the sticker sheet. We're gonna toss them to the side. And guys, with this one, I'm not gonna be, the reason I didn't pull the specialty drills out is there's no way with the way this kit looks that I'm gonna be able to show them to you. Because it's all black and white, it'll all make sense here in a minute. So we're gonna take a look at this. If you don't want to potentially have the image spoiled for you, go ahead and click away. But if you wanna stay around, here we go. I will say, I did try to figure out what this looks like. So here's the image, and I was not able to. And like I can see some things in it, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this is a picture of what it looks like. All right, so it kind of gives you a good idea of what mystery kits from other companies look like. So as you can see, it's literally just all, like some of the other companies have different colors. This is literally all just black and white and symbols. There's nothing to hide the image, anything like that. And yeah, and there's not really a lot of any of these specialty drills to the point where it'd probably make it easy for me to find them, especially not knowing what the image is. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys a quick peek in case you had never seen a mystery kit from Mystical Dream Diamonds. I know she has a couple now. I am very, very tempted to work on this because I want to figure out what the image is. So that'll do it for this video. Leave me a comment down below if you've gotten a mystery kit from Mystical Dream Diamonds and if you've worked on it. Or don't say what it is in the comments, but if you know what image this is, just say I know it in the comments down below. And then let me know if you think I should start on it. Lord knows I have enough kits going on right now, right? It's so tempting though. So tempting. So I was very happy with the quality of these. Definitely go check out Mystical Dream Diamonds. Do be a little patient. Like I said, they're trying to work on their shipping times, and this one did take about 2.5 months. So do be patient with the shipping. I know that it'll take, I would say plan 8 to 12 weeks. I think their website right now says 4 to 8 or 5 to 8, but just plan on it taking a little bit of time. They're working on it. But I'd say give them a try. Their canvases look great. Their drills look great. And I'll try to work on one soon so you guys can kind of have a first-hand idea. But that will do it. You guys already know what to leave in the comments down below. Let us know your thoughts on these kits, of course, if you're a Regan fan. And we will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to be kind to everybody, both in the real world, online, and in our comment section down below. And we'll see you next time. Bye.